men, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's go, girls!
Let's hear it for Christian Rojas.
Good evening and welcome to Lexington High School. I'm Connor Wynn and I'm joined by Ben Noble, and we're set for the first game of tonight's doubleheaders. The Lexington Minutemen take on the Woburn Tanners in girls varsity action. Ben, what can we look for tonight?
Well, the Tanners are number 6 ranked by the latest Boston Globe rankings, and they're undefeated, chasing a true state championship. They're headlined by their senior captains, sisters Riley McCarthy and Kayla McCarthy, as well as Jocelyn McDonough. And yeah, they're a tough squad, but for Lex to pull off the upset, to me, it's got to come from their senior captain, Charlotte Ash. She's the best shot maker on the team, and just getting someone hot like that can give a lot of the others momentum. So yeah, it's a tall task for the Minutemen, but I think they're here to pull it off.
Yep, it'll be Evelyn Radcliffe set to take the tip. And joining her, two captains, Charlotte Ash and Francesca Caruso. Woburn wins the tip, and it'll be McDonough to start. Swings it inside. Out to McCarthy, over to McCarthy. They're twin sisters. Swings it over. It's 4. That is Adam Onovich for 3.
Yeah,
No, for 2. Good put back.
Yeah, good defensive possession there for Lexington. You forced a tough 3, but you just got to box out.
Freeman over to Radcliffe, inside. He was looking for Caruso. Good inside look, but wasn't able to find her.
Yeah, and you're already seeing the ball pressure that the Tanners are able to apply. They're just a pretty big team. They've got a lot of athleticism to fly around the ball. It's a lot similar to what we see the Lex boys team do. So,
yep. McDonough with it over at Adam Onovich. It's Williams for 3. That's off. Looking inside, and McCarthy with an easy finish inside to put Woburn up 4.
Here comes the trap once again.
Freeman probing. Finds Radcliffe. Over to Ash. Top of the key, looking for Freeman. Good ball movement early in the possession from Lexington.
Got to get a little penetration here. Seems like Ash is trying stout defense from the Tanners.
Takes it in, throws up a shot, and it is in between the two rim, or in between the rim and backboard.
Yeah.
Should be jump ball.
I think it's just the possession there. So
Yeah.
It'll go the Tanners' way now. Lex has possession. Wait.
I thought
no, it goes to the defense.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah. I think they're gonna switch it back and we'll stay with Lex.
I think Solly was arguing that. Yeah. Right call or right correction by the referees to get that one. As Woburn started with the ball.
Thought it was good by Ash to take matters into her own hands and get some penetration in here.
Yeah.
She is again.
Here she is again. Yeah. Freeman driving inside. Nice little pump fake. Ash inside. Left-hand scoop is no good.
Great help defense there by Kayla McCarthy.
Williams up the floor for Woburn. Takes it inside, throws up a shot, and it is no good. big rebound grabbed by Caruso for Lexington.
And great D by Paige Freeman. She absorbed the contact and didn't hold her ground. She didn't foul or anything.
Yep. And here she is on the other end driving. And slight, little miscommunication between the two, but great idea by Freeman, and Lexington, not a bad start so far. Williams will take it, and Ash up above half court. McCarthy over to Williams. Great inside ball movement and pressure from Woburn, and they're scoring with another easy inside basket inside the paint.
Well, to me, Lexington's got to now force Woburn to make plays from the outside. They've taken a couple threes, but they've missed them all, and it's been just layups for the Tanners.
Yeah. I mean, Lexington's done a good job, I think, breaking the press so far, and they've been able to set up their offense. On the offensive end, just need to get us a little bit of penetration, as you said, and find their outside shooters. Ash looking.
It's a good kick by Olivia Alexander, but when you're Charlotte Ash, you got to take advantage of that when you have a step on the play.
Ash for three. It is no good. Big rebound and tip by Radcliffe to Freeman, and it will stay Lexington's way.
Great effort there by Evelyn Radcliffe. She didn't have inside position, but the player inside her didn't really box out, and she went up and got it.
Yep. Looks like it'll be a lined up formation for Lexington. Find Caruso inside, and she's slightly off. Williams corrals the rebound.
It's tough inside with the length of McCarthy. Lexington doesn't have the size to match up with that.
Yeah. Adamanovich over to Williams. Little screen set by McCarthy. It'll be a little spin move from Adamanovich, and no good. Stolen. Back inside, Williams has it. 2 Lexington honor. Out. That is number 5, McDonough with the shot.
It's a great play by the sophomore Camry Williams. She was trapped on the baseline, but found a way to get it through. And when you absorb a double team, it gets your teammates open.
There she
Here's
is again,
yep. Got a foul.
Yeah, Lexington, had mixed results throughout the press, but so far from Woburn, it's been a lot of inside looks for them. Ben, out of Lexington, what adjustments do you think they have to make in order to, get back into this game?
Well,
Lexington fouls on number 32.
they are facing the tough press of the Tanners, and it's led to a couple easy buckets for Woburn. So, they are missing freshman guard Charlie Creighton tonight. So,
yep.
It'll have to come from design to action. Setting a screen, even if it's a zone press, setting a screen to get a little bit of space, and that's how you beat a press, is passing, not trying to dribble through and dribble into corners.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times out of them, and they were able to get some decent possessions out of it. Just weren't able to finish it out.
Yeah, their half-court offenses look fine so far, I think.
Yeah. It'll be Adamanovich with the 2 makes from the free throw line. Little trap from Woburn is unsuccessful.
It's a great flash there by Evelyn Radcliffe. She made herself easily available. Nice drive
nice
there by
drive by Ash. And she's able to finish it inside to put Lexington on the board. 10-2 Woburn. It'll be Williams over to now McCarthy.
The freshman Ari Brown's checked in for the Tanners. She's a dynamic playmaker.
Slightly off, and big rebound from Paige Freeman to set up the fast break for Lexington. Here they come. It's Radcliffe. Back to Freeman. Lexington setting up their offense. Here comes a little bubble screen for Ash, and she's unable to finish inside. Good look from Lexington, though.
It's a great look for the Minutemen. Great curl by Ash, nice and tight around the screener.
Here comes Adamanovich. Back to her. She fires up a 3, and that one's off. Big rebound from Alexander, who will push the pace for Lexington. Here comes Ash now. Finds Caruso. Big three, slightly off. And it'll be
To me, that's
Pacheco with the rebound.
that's another good look for Lexington. You know, Caruso might not be your #1 shooter on the team, but it's an in-rhythm catch-and-shoot three, and those are always great looks.
Yeah. It'll be Ash controlling the pace for Lexington with a little under 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Finds Freeman up top. Yeah, we've seen Lexington run this a couple times, and it's another successful trip, you know, where they just run a little, you know, screen over and then a curl from one of their players. We saw Ash get an open layup off it, and then
Yeah, the Tanners are struggling to communicate on those curl screens inside off the ball. Seems like they don't know whether to switch in that second of space. Gives Lexington an inside position where they can either go up and finish or draw a foul.
on ball, or on the floor foul for
It seems like Coach Solly wants a shooting foul, but
Ash. Big three, and it's good. Right through the net for Charlotte Ash to put Lexington only down, or to cut the lead to 5. Here comes Brown for Woburn. And that is Pacheco with a shot, no good.
good defensive possession there by Lex. That's a tough floater.
I like that shot from Ash. She just made one, and unfortunately no good, but Williams pushing the pace for Woburn. The Tanners getting inside. Drives in. That is Brown, the freshman for Woburn, who draws the foul.
Tough call there for Radcliffe. It seems like she was vertical and still inside, but Ari Brown just cut a nick of her and draw 2.
Lexington fouls on number 30, Evelyn Radcliffe for first personal foul, team's second of the quarter.
First one's good from Brown, right through the net. And it'll be Caruso checking back in for Freeman for Lexington. Along with senior captain McCarthy coming back in for Woburn. Second one is also good from Brown as she checks out. Woburn will stay in their press.
Also substitution in number 1, Olivia Lansbury.
Lots of substitutions here.
Yep. Here comes Ash, and they trap her right out of the gate. Netzger looking to push it. Finds Caruso, and she's able to get it over half. Freeman, a nice shot, and it's in, and one for Paige Freeman. A big transition basket for Lexington as they were able to break that press. Ben, what do you think about that one?
Yeah, great finish there by Freeman, but I think it's set up by a strong play by Caruso. You know, Lex, they caught it a couple times in the corner, but when she got it here on in the corner of the half court, she quickly ripped it the opposite way and found her teammate up ahead for the finish.
Yeah, Ruben almost, kind of shocked him at the beginning, but it looks like Lexington's figuring it out as Freeman knocks down the free throw to cut it to 4. It'll be Williams who drives in. Great help from Lexington as it looks like they're now in a bit of a zone, 2-3. McCarthy over to 5, McDonough, and it's in.
Crazy bounce.
Yeah, shooter's roll right there. Shooter's bounce. Freeman, nice attack, and she's able to get it out to Ash, who drives in. Little one dribble pull-up is no good. McCarthy corrals the rebound. Here comes McDonough. McCarthy to Williams inside. A little hook shot is good for Williams.
That's a tough move by Camry Williams, using a hook. Not a move every player has in her bag.
Netzger up top. And it'll be a foul on Woburn. 2 shots for Francesca Caruso. Her first trip to the line. Lexington, as soon as Lexington started a little bit of a run, Woburn was really able to rebound and put a quick 5 points onto the board.
Yeah, that's what this team can do to you. It's just basketball's game of runs, as you know, and switch off for a couple minutes. Some easy buckets there for Tanners. Not easy.
Nice shot from the line for Caruso. She makes the first. Caruso cannot make the second. Radcliffe fighting for it underneath, and no, cannot get it. Adamowicz comes down the floor, pushes it. Is able to find McCarthy in the middle. Williams attacks. Up top to McCarthy, she'll fire a three, and that is no good. Big rebound from Radcliffe. Lexington, 12 seconds left. It'll be Freeman with control. Pushing it down the court. Able to find Netzer in the corner, and the shot is blocked. And that closes the first quarter. 17-9, Woburn leads. Do you guys, if any of you guys are looking to learn about sports broadcasting and becoming part of the real production crew, LexMedia offers free hands-on training on professional broadcast cameras, graphics, and live production so that you can become a camera operator for Lexington High School sports. LexMedia produces throughout the year. Volunteers get real-world experience working live games, earning community service and volunteer hours for school, and learns what it's like to be part of the broadcast crew on game night. No experience is necessary, and training is provided. If you're interested in getting involved, please contact Terry Samaras at terry@lexmedia.org for more information. And that'll conclude the first quarter for this exciting first game of our doubleheader. Ben, what have you seen out of both teams, or what do you would like to see change?
Yeah, well, it's not the type of dominant performance you might see from a top 10 ranked team versus an unranked team. I think Lexington has very much held their own, and when they get to set up in the half-court offense and the half-court defense, they've been very effective. It's just, especially on that Woburn press, they get some easy buckets that come in spurts at times. So Lexington's got to just be careful and secure with the ball, especially in their own offensive backcourt. Looking for Olivia Alexander and Charlotte Ash to step up. I think Paige Freeman has done a great job being an offensive creator as well. On that last possession of the first quarter, she penetrated and kicked it out to Netzer. Couldn't knock it down, but like that creation.
It'll be Adamowicz starting it for Woburn. Little screen from McCarthy up high. And they'll get it back to her, who have a one-on-one inside. Hook shot is good from McCarthy. Put Woburn up 10.
That's a nasty spin move, and at the high school varsity level, you don't always get post players like that who can use both hands so effectively. So, move there by McCarthy.
Little backdoor from Alexander, and she hustles for it. Loose ball's on the ground, and Woburn is able to secure it. It'll make McDonough over. And now it's inside to Williams. Another quick shot up is no good. And Radcliffe will secure the rebound and a foul.
Yeah, that's a strong rebound there by Evelyn Radcliffe.
Netzer will check in for Freeman.
Second chance points is another area where Lex has to clean it up on defense, but that's a good start.
Yep. And Woburn is they have a lot of good rebounders, and they get another steal here. Williams inside, and makes another hook.
It's a tough pass there to find Charlotte Ash through a couple defenders there.
They're doing a good job of, fronting Ash and then trapping whoever.
Haley Adamowicz has been an absolute pest on the press. There she is again.
Yep. Williams loves the paint. Back up top now. And she'll attack over to McCarthy. Hands it off. Adamowicz. Probing. Puts up a little hook, and it is no good. Radcliffe, big rebound.
What a defensive possession there by Charlotte Ash. She read the attacker's every move and got herself in front.
Here comes Radcliffe. A shot is no good. And it'll stay Lexington's ball. Smart play by Netzer, not trying to save that one. A lot of subs for Woburn, and Lexington will stay with the same lineup.
Yeah, a lot of bench players in here for the Tanners, although they do have the McCarthy sisters still out there. So I think it's an opportunity for Lex to get some motion on offense.
Yep. Here comes Ash. Nice hook shot from Ash as she's able to put it in. She's really good from the paint, especially with a lot of those hook shots, and we've seen that consistently throughout, watching these games. Brown, top of the key, 3 is good for Woburn.
The freshman's a talented shot maker, and she's showing her ability early.
Yep, Alexander, nice little misdirection, brings it back up top. Ball finds Ash, who drives in again. And it'll be a backcourt violation on Lexington.
To me, when Ash gets down low like that, I want her to keep her dribble alive. Even if it's not a wide open look in the paint, those kind of paint shots are really effective at this level.
Yeah,
really high quality shot.
Yeah, that's a high percentage shot for her, especially.
Yeah, rather than trying to back it back out and have to work to penetrate the defense once again.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's able to find a shooter in the corner. That would be good, but that one, probably could have gone up with it.
And I think Woburn has generally stuck to the shooters on the outside. They're pretty disciplined, so the paint is clogged. They've got a lot of size down low, but I think Ash inside is one of Lexington's best plays.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Woburn pretty dominant defense along with good post game, but that's why as you mentioned, they're number 6 in the state right now. You gotta have it on both sides, and right now we've seen it throughout their press, and then also on the offensive end, they've been able to get the shots inside when they want. But at the same time, Lexington's also getting great shots inside. So I don't think it's been a lopsided battle at all, and I think Lexington's doing a great job fighting and holding their own.
Yeah, but when you have a team like the Woburn Tanners come to your home gym, that's an emotional game and a big game that, you got to bring your all for. So Lexington, they've seemed up to the effort challenge so far.
Yep. Bird into Brown. She'll find Pacheco. Brown, they make sure to stay up on high on her now. And it'll be a little pump fake into a shot from McCarthy. Woburn just, playing at their own pace right now.
Yeah, this zone is effective though. Not too much penetration by the Tanners. A lot of outside swinging around the perimeter.
If you're Lexington, you're fine with that shot right there. And
it's a lot of tough middies.
And another 3 is up by the other McCarthy. It'll be Kaylee that time.
Coach Sully wants them to secure a rebound here.
Great help inside from Lexington as they're able to prevent the ball from being drove inside, and
that was great.
Yeah,
that was great ball movement by the Tanners. That time they were able to get it inside on the baseline, and then when you kick it back out and swing it around, that generates some good looks. But Lexington finally able to, they didn't secure the rebound, but they did gain possession.
Yep.
But these dead balls are also tough. You got to break the press that is very well set up. Versus when you have a made basket, that's an opportunity to even push it in transition a little bit.
Nice look ahead pass from Ash, and it's just slightly long. But the right idea right there, Alexander had an opportunity for a one-on-one in the corner to be able to drive and, maybe rip opposite.
I might want to honestly like Ash to slow it out a little bit. She's got the ball handling skills to take a defender one-on-one, so I don't think forcing it up, even when it's not really even a fast break opportunity, is the right move. But good play there by Lex.
Quick ball movement, and it'll be Brown at the top of the key over at Adamowicz for 3. No good, but Woburn corrals another offensive rebound. McDonough to Williams.
This zone has been super effective. Even at this level, Ari Brown made a 3 earlier, but the 3 is not the same shot as it is in the NBA. So paint looks are generally a lot more dangerous. So great D there by the Minutemen.
Here comes Ash with a little hook, and it is no good, but that's still a great shot from Ash. And we've seen her make that count this time, and I think that's been what you kind of wanted to see out of her.
Yeah, it's not often you see her get that deep inside and miss a bunny like that. But
Freeman fights hard for the rebound and is able to get it. Nice hustle from Freeman. And
great steal there.
Ash able to.
Oh man, ball's flying around everywhere.
Yep. It'll be Williams over to Adamowicz, who goes up with it for another 2 for Woburn. Pushing the lead to 15.
Yeah, tough break there for the Minutemen. Ash lost it and got it back about 3 times on that play, so.
Yeah. Alexander, 3 is no good.
Oh, it's just off.
Yeah.
Big shot.
Confidence is, I like that confidence. Great open shot. Here comes McCarthy. Williams finds the open man. It's a 3 from McDonough. No good. And looks like she was out of bounds when she had it.
Yeah, it's another good look for the Tanners, as it seems like Paige Freeman and Evelyn Radcliffe had a little bit of a miscommunication up top on the screen early, and that just set Lexington a little bit behind for the rest of the possession, but they were able to recover and force a miss here. Let's see if they can get another stop.
Another double screen action here. And they're able to get some movement. Here comes McCarthy inside.
Good double there by Freeman, but great cut there by.
Nice backdoor find. You know, she was able to get doubled and find the backdoor cut. It'll be another 2 for Williams.
Yeah, outstanding cut there by Camry Williams.
Netzer takes control. Radcliffe directing. And able to find Ash down low on the block. And it'll be a jump ball, which will be, I think, Woburn's ball. Nope. Lexington's now.
I don't remember Woburn getting a jump ball. It seems like they might have some difficulty here with the possession error.
Radcliffe inside. She goes up with it strong, and Freeman, big offensive rebound. Williams will push it now for the Tanners.
Back-to-back blocks there by Riley McCarthy. She is tough to go up against, but I think that's a good look by Evelyn Radcliffe. You have to draw a foul on this.
And McCarthy on the other end knocks down a little one dribble pull-up from the elbow, forcing a timeout at Lexington.
After the timeout, checking in for Woburn, number 15, Jordan.
Woburns being able to, turn defense into offense and get a lot of, good looks for them on the other end.
Yeah, tough break for the Minutemen. Now is a crucial moment in the game. I think it's just 2 minutes before halftime, and you don't want to let it slip away. I think just getting a couple buckets here would indent some momentum for Lex that they can carry through halftime. So.
Yeah, and we've seen them break the press and get a lot of good shots.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of room for potential opportunities.
Yeah, their press break has been much more effective, and I think part of it is just clearing everybody out and letting Ash handle the ball, because if they want to double, then she can find a more open pass. But just swinging it around the backcourt is not really as great, because it's easy to get trapped in the corner and not be able to work your way out.
Yeah, and I like to see the zone that Lexington has been running as we, seen a lot of inside game, and this way they're able to put multiple defenders on McCarthy and Williams and other threats from Woburn inside, and force them to shoot their way out of it. It'll be Lexington with the ball now, and the Tanners will remove their press and start pressure at half court now. Here comes Netzer. Over to Freeman. Controls it up top. It's in the corner, and now Netzer. Ash, big drive inside. Finds Freeman, who rips it.
Freeman's got to go up with that one late in the shot clock there.
McDonough to McCarthy, and that is no good. And it is Freeman. for Lexington. Little horns action up top. She's able to find Caruso.
Need some motion here. Great seal there by Ash.
Yeah. Just calling for it, put her hand up, and is able to, with that one-on-one isolation, she's able to put up a little hook, and she's making that 90% of the time.
Yeah, she's honestly, she is a guard, but I think she's maybe their best post player as well. So gotta keep generating those looks. Great steal there. Woburn's got a lot of individual talent. It's not just been their action and sets that get them open, but it's really just their finishing ability inside.
Yeah. McCarthy finds Pacheco. Back to Pacheco. Little pump fake, and she's able to find Pacheco for a little mid-range jumper, and that is good from Woburn. Lexington will have the last shot if they elect to. With only about 15 or 12 seconds left now.
Want to get going sometime early, though. You don't want to dribble it out and have to chuck up a deep shot, and there's a good foul drawn by Alexander.
Some late subs in the half for Woburn. Maybe some defense offensive switches. To be able to get Ash maybe open in the
they'll
corner.
set up their box action. 6 seconds to go.
Gets her own rebound and goes up with it. Again.
They want a foul.
Yeah.
Oh, they called a foul.
Thought maybe she got fouled on one of the earlier ones, but she is able to draw it. Another one. Great individual effort from Ash.
Yeah, wow. I thought it was going to be a foul the other way, but.
Ash, missed the shot, but she was able to get her own rebound twice and draw a foul before halftime. First one is off for her. And that'll end the half. Lexington down 13-34. Woburn.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the half, Woburn 34.
And we'll take it to the half, and we'll meet you on the other side in about 10 minutes. Thank you for watching LexMedia.
This game is presented by LexMedia, giving Lexington athletes their moment under the lights. We're proud to showcase high school sports and celebrate the hard work, dedication, and community spirit of all of our student athletes. Whether it's football, basketball, or beyond, LexMedia is here to bring the action home to you. Find us on cable, streaming online, or at lexmedia.org. LexMedia, channeling the vision. This game is presented by LexMedia, giving Lexington athletes their moment under the lights. We're proud to showcase high school sports and celebrate the hard work, dedication, and community spirit of all of our student athletes. Whether it's football, basketball, or beyond, LexMedia is here to bring the action home to you. Find us on cable, streaming online, or at lexmedia.org. LexMedia, channeling the vision.
And we're back in this exciting matchup with Woburn and Lexington, the first game of a doubleheader. And it'll be Woburn to take the ball, start with the ball, as Lexington is in man.
Well, I like their zone in the first half a lot. I think it caused a lot of problems for the Tanners, but starting a man standard look here.
Yeah. Adamowicz for three, and that's good, an early start. And Woburn stays where they left off. Here comes Ash. Palm pace at the top.
Great ball pressure here by Adamowicz.
Ash drives inside, out to Netzer. Caruso.
That's a nice kick.
Ash, a little stop and pop, and that is good. Charlotte Ash with an early bucket for Lexington.
Yeah, another great creation there by Francesca Caruso. She draws people in when she gets inside and creates the space for Ash.
Adamowicz inside, quick little shot from Williams, and that is no good.
That's usually a bunny for Camry Williams, but great rebound there by the Minutemen, and they'll come the other way.
Yeah. Alexander brings it to the top. And they're going to get Freeman for an illegal screen.
I didn't even think she was moving, really.
Yeah.
It was just that the
Just a
screener,
big screen.
she didn't really use the screen right, so.
Looks like Radcliffe subbed in for Lexington. Williams pawing for it. Over to McCarthy. And now Williams to McDonough. Little quick shot from Williams is no good, and it'll stay Woburn basketball.
Yeah, even though Williams missed that one, you could tell she has great touch in the mid-range and floater game, so she's a dangerous player.
Indeed. Little stack action from the Tanners.
Gotta stay goal side here for the Minutemen. Nice job.
Force it back to the top. McCarthy finds McDonough inside, and it's outside. McCarthy for three at the end of the shot clock is no good. Here comes Ash around the screen. Cannot find her. Netzer finds Radcliffe.
Good steal there by Radcliffe.
Yep.
And she'll draw the foul.
Radcliffe is able to force a tough matchup inside, forcing the help, and she's able to create a foul.
Yeah, she's the one player that's got the size to match up with the Tanners senior. So, and then she's open inside again. Nice action there by Lexington.
Yeah. Couldn't really ask for a better shot. You love to see that if you're Lexington. And Adamowicz
loves to seek contact as the ball handler, especially in the fast break, trying to draw a foul.
McCarthy with a pump fake, and she finds McDonough for three. That is no good. And Netzer with a big rebound. Finds Alexander, who'll push it. Ash in the corner, and they'll find Freeman down low. Alexander for three. Great look again, but just unable to convert. Here comes Adamowicz.
You can't ask for much more as if you're a Minuteman.
Nice deflection from Freeman, and they got Alexander coming down. Ash, big time three, and that's good. Charlotte Ash from way downtown will force a timeout out of Woburn.
Back-to-back great looks for Lex on the perimeter, and they get some of their best shot-making guards, some great looks, and knock one of them down. I think it's a great start to the second half for the Minutemen.
Yeah, for Lexington's offense, what I think they're doing really well is they're trying to create one-on-one matchups and force, Woburn to double, and then off that they're able to find the open man and able to create opportunities where the defense is still trying to rotate and find their matchup.
Yeah. And on the defensive end, I'm looking for Lexington to maybe go back to the zone defense. I think that caused a lot more problems than man, whereas in man defense, Woburn can kind of use their individual matchup advantages, I think, athletically to get good looks. But when you have a zone defense, it's a lot harder to penetrate, and that just perimeter movement is not as dangerous if you're Lexington.
Yep. Seems like a full 5-for-5 substitution for Woburn.
Coach might not be pleased with the defensive effort. Maybe it's just a regular sub.
And it'll be Lexington possibly coming out with a press here. Just full court man, it looks like. Brown to Pacheco.
Ari Brown's a really smooth ball handler. You can tell she has it under great control and can stop on a dime at any time.
Yep. Here she comes again, finds Loonsberry for three, and that's no good. Freeman corrals the rebound. It'll be Ash. Controlling Lexington with Rebello hot on her tail.
And Woburn's looking to trap Charlotte Ash when she comes off the screens and give a lot of help to her on the defensive end.
Alexander, nice take inside, no good, but Radcliffe, a big-time rebound, and she goes up with it. No good.
Tough fight there by Evelyn Radcliffe. I thought she might have gone foul in that.
No good from three. Brown will push it for the Tanners. A 2-on-1 possibility. And Lexington rotates back. And that is Pacheco for a big-time three. Ash. Trying to set a screen for Freeman.
Looking for Alexander. Can she get some penetration inside? They need another creator right now. Yeah. Charlotte Ash is drawing a lot of attention.
Here comes Freeman. It's a one-on-one for Radcliffe if she wants it, and they'll get it. 33, Kaylee Bird for a foul. Caruso will check back in for Netzer.
Woburn fouls on number 33, Kaylee Bird, her first personal foul, team second of the quarter, possession Lexington.
Outside to Ash. Pump fake, gets her. Pull-up jumper is no good. And Radcliffe tipping for it. Big hustle play from Radcliffe. And she goes up with it now and draws a big-time foul. Just great hustle play that we've seen out of her throughout the whole game.
It's been the last few possessions especially. She's had a fantastic effort, looking like Dennis Rodman out there, tipping it to herself many times in a row. Hopefully she can get the payoff here at the line, but she's been dominant inside on the post and on the boards.
Yep. Just brings a factor of effort into the team, sparks some motivation potentially. First one is good for Radcliffe. Second one's off and call a violation on Woburn. Meaning another shot for Radcliffe. And that one's good as she redeems herself. Here comes Bird. Yep. Pacheco. Little screen action, double screen to get Bird open.
She had some space, thought about a shot, passed up.
Over to Brown. Inside, it's Bird. The scoop layup is no good. And able to get it back out to Rebello. Now it's Bird. Pacheco, 3. She just made one, and there's another for Pacheco. Great outside shooter.
Yeah, if you're Lexington, you got to key into who the shooters are on the team. You watch film, but letting her get open open shots is not what you want in the defensive effort. And then tough drive. Charlotte Lash wants a push, won't get it.
Another 5 for 5. Looks like Woburn just getting all their players minutes.
Yeah, we haven't seen Scarlett Irwin yet, so new player in.
We'll find McCarthy in the middle who get it outside to
They call it travel.
yep. Irwin for a travel.
Woburn's passing is just so crisp though, and breaking the press. They don't give Lexington a chance to set up a trap in the corner. They just boom, 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 move it all around, and it's great offense.
Yep. Ash wants Freeman to handle it up top. Maybe they'll get something off ball for her. Backdoor cut. Draws 3 and kicks it out. Freeman for 3. That's no good. Radcliffe, another offensive rebound, and she goes up with it. Just second chance opportunities for her. She's done great for Lexington.
Yeah, she's been the MVP of this half so far. It's just pure effort out there, man. Hustling for every play, and that's what you'd love to see out of a player, even when you're down sizably.
Yep. Effort something you can't teach, and she's really good at always hustling and giving effort, despite no matter the situation. Makes the first, and now she's 3 for 3 from the line. And 4 for 4. Here comes Williams for Woburn. Some pressure from Lexington. Irwin finds the open shooter. McCarthy. Miscommunication, and Ash is able to take it. They got numbers if they want. And goes up with a no foul called. And they'll give it to Woburn, actually.
I think the ref might have just pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, Lexington's a little confused, and they do get it now.
Ash sought out the contact, but couldn't draw the foul.
Here comes Alexander. They leave her open. Wide open 3, and that's good. Nothing but net for Alexander.
Good hands on the steal there.
And now she'll put some pressure on Adamowicz, but I'll find McCarthy in the middle.
Adamowicz is a really confident ball handler.
Caruso nearly gets the steal. Ball's on the ground, and it'll be McDonough, Alexis McDonough this time with the shot.
Call the foul to go Lex's way.
Yep. Looks like it'll be 2 shots now, or 1. 2 shots or 1 and 1.
Shooting for Lexington, number 2, Olivia Alexander.
As Woburn eclipses the 5 fouls in the quarter. Alexander, first one is off.
It's been a fantastic quarter for the Minutemen. They've won this quarter by a few points, and I think it's important that they close it out strong. If Alexander can hit this free throw, can they bring it within 15 or 12 or so?
And they do hit the free throw. That's Alexander. 4 straight points for Lexington. Here comes Adamowicz. Finds the corner. That's McDonough. No good. Irwin. Williams pulls it back out. She'll pull a 3 now, and that's no good. Radcliffe, another big rebound through 3. Now they'll get a jump ball.
It's another strong rebound by Radcliffe. I thought she might have gotten fouled on that. They called a jump ball. It'll be Lex's ball.
Woburn with more subs.
And if you're Lex, you're fine with that shot. You know, Camry Williams is a dangerous player, but she just dribbled around for a few seconds and then put up for three. That's not a particularly in rhythm shot.
Yep. Screen for Alexander, will take it in. Little tip, and it'll go Woburn's way.
Shot clock's off. Woburn might hope for the last shot, or they might go fast. We'll see.
McCarthy for two. That's no good, but a nice little second chance opportunity and make for McDonough.
Yeah, I like that strategy. If you're the Tanners, it does give Lex an opportunity to strike back here, but they got a high quality shot.
Yeah, can't really give or not take an open shot like that. And Ash barely off, and that'll close the third quarter as Woburn is up 45-26. Once again, if you were wanting to learn about sports broadcasting, maybe being a part of the real production team, LexMedia offers that, as they offer free hands-on training on professional broadcast cameras, graphics, and live production, so you can become a camera operator for the high school sports LexMedia produces throughout the year. Volunteers get real-world experience working live games, earn community service and volunteer hours for school, and also will learn what it's like to be part of the broadcast crew on game night. No experience is necessary and training is provided. If you're interested in getting involved, please contact Terry Samaras at terry@lexmedia.org for more information. Ben, what did you like to see out of Lexington that quarter? A big rebound, and they stayed with Woburn pretty much.
Yeah, well, they won.
Quarter.
They won that quarter. They were down 21 going into the half, and now just a 19-point deficit. I think it's just effort, honestly. It starts with Evelyn Radcliffe to me. She got rebounds time and time again. I mean, she must have had 5 or 6 or more rebounds in that quarter, and it led to drawing fouls and getting stops finishing stops or getting second chance opportunities. It's about finishing the play, not just when the first shot goes up.
Yep, and I think Lexington's also been doing a better job of finding open shooters and getting a lot of open looks. Overall, just a great adjustment during halftime from Coach Solly and Lexington. It'll be McCarthy inbounding. McDonough will bring it up. McDonough. Swings it over to Pacheco. Hands it off to Brown. And, they'll reset it back up top. Pacheco. Some handoff action up at the top of the key. A screen for McCarthy, and that one's off.
It's a good defensive possession there. No penetration allowed. We've talked about it over and over again today. That's really a big part of the game of basketball. You're fine with teams swinging around in the perimeter, as we set up a little bit of a horns action here for the Minutemen.
A trapper off of it and nearly forced a turnover, but Caruso's able to secure it. Drives inside, gets her own rebound, and makes it.
Yeah, strong take there by Caruso and way to stick with the play and finish up the play. That's what we talked about at the break, finishing plays, and Caruso embodies that principle.
That is a three from Boggs. No good. Riley will take a shot at it, or McCarthy. McDonough. Pacheco. Probing, kicks it out for three. That is Vero, and that's no good, and it'll be a jump ball. Looks like it'll stay Woburn's way.
It's going to go to the Minutemen's way because Woburn got it out of the quarter break.
Jump ball, possession, Lexington.
Woburn not in their press anymore.
Yep.
Gives Lexington a little breathing room and just, the ability to set up their offense, where I think they've been fairly effective today.
Still pressuring right at half court, though.
Yep.
Little screen for Caruso.
Pull that three.
Ash drives inside and almost finds Radcliffe. Great idea. She had 3 on her and she was trying to dump it off for a layup, but just slightly off. Lexington looking to apply some pressure of their own. It'll be Pacheco with the shot from the mid-range, no good. Big rebound from McCarthy, and Radcliffe rips it away.
I mean,
another great hustle play.
That's what we've seen all night from Radcliffe. She's brought more intensity than honestly any of the Woburn players have, and it's showing in the way they performed in the second half.
Yep. Ash drives in, kicks it out. Freeman will drive, and
yeah, she stepped out. McDonough. Excuse me, that's Adamovich.
Adamovich, nice seal, just out of bounds. Find Freeman in the corner, little elevator screen for Ash. Able to drive and find Caruso off of it for three. That's off. Ash tries to go up with it. Second chance is no good.
No foul. Oh wow, great pass.
They got numbers if they want it. It's Woburn with the basket. That is number 33, Kaylee Bird.
Yeah, great dish there by Ari Brown. She drew her defender in, and it's a 2-on-1 situation. You got to make the defender commit either way, and she did that.
I'm going to call it travel on Ash, trying to set up the offense, and it'll be Woburn basketball. Alexander looking to check back in for Freeman. Adamowicz bring it up for Woburn. Around the screen from McCarthy. And she'll receive it back in the corner. Find Brown. Get it back for three. That's no good. Radcliffe tips it to herself, and Alexander comes away with it. Gives it back, Radcliffe, Ash, pump fake. Looking back for Ash, and there'll be a backcourt violation.
It's actually a good hustle to prevent the fast break opportunity for the Tanners.
Yeah, because if she didn't get that, it would have been an easy layup for Woburn, so smart heads-up play from Ash. Freeman checking back in for Caruso. McDonough. A lot of screens underneath for Woburn. It'll find its way to Adamowicz, who will make the mid-range to put Woburn up 21.
Yeah, and now's the point where, down 21 with just 4 to go, it's a very improbable comeback. So Lexington's just got to stick in there, and we talked about it a lot with the Lex football team. It's about carrying the end of the game into the next game.
No good.
About carrying, the end of one game into the next game. Can you, in the second half, they've really proved that they can stick with a team like Woburn when they provide, all the defensive and rebounding effort.
Yep. They've done a great job as Brown hits that shot from three, but they've done a great job in the second half, staying with Woburn and being able to run their offense and play at their own pace while also, forcing some outside shots from Woburn and getting in transition.
And I don't think there's, as much of a talent difference as it may seem on the, rankings. It's really just, to me, Woburn has impressed me both, their offensive ball movement. They snap it around super fast, and it's tough to, trap or get a lot of defensive pressure when a team plays like that.
Yeah. So Lexington is missing starter Charlie Creighton, but here comes Brown the other way. Finds
Radcliffe with another rebound.
Rebello, but Radcliffe, yep. Big rebound. Alexander has it at the top.
Nice double cross.
Misdirection. Ash will find a pocket of room, puts up a three, and that's no good. Here comes Brown the other way.
Trap in the corner there.
Yeah. Here comes Bird. Rebello Finds Brown, who will put up a 3 from the top of the key. No good. And it'll stay Woburn basketball.
Tanners have some deeper bench players checking in now.
Yep, it'll be 3 new.
Substitutions in for Woburn number 2, Scarlett Irwin, number 22, Alexis McDonough, and number 23, Sheena Boggs.
Here comes 22 for Woburn, McDonough. And some of Lexington's younger players will get an opportunity.
Charlotte Ash, her first personal foul, team's first of the quarter, possession, Woburn.
McDonough inside, gets her own rebound, goes up with it again, and she'll draw the foul.
Still plenty of coaching moments here to be had, especially for the younger players.
Yep.
With a lot less, varsity experience.
Use this for a teaching moment, being able to gain experience.
Yeah, it's really the most important thing now at this point in the game.
Yep. McDonough knocks down the first. Second is no good. And Irwin will come away with it. 3 is up and good from Boggs, the freshman.
Smiling all the way down the court. She's excited, probably hasn't had a ton of opportunities this season, although you don't know. They probably, they're undefeated. They probably blow out a good amount of teams.
Yep, Freeman on defense. Here comes Rebello. Nice little drive from Irwin. And she'll take another one. That's Boggs nearly in and out. And it's off Woburn's knee. Lexington's basketball.
Yeah, you can tell she's feeling it right now, Boggs. And, at this point in the game, it's a little more playing carefree, and it kind of opens up a lot.
Ash. Lexington still trying to run their offense and trying to get good use in these final minutes to develop. Here comes Alexander. Ash calling for it. Oh, nice little move from Alexander. Beautiful finish inside with the scoop layup. That's Alexander.
Yeah, that was all Olivia Alexander. She, faked the defender out with the sort of Euro step type move, and a great move from talented freshman.
Irwin puts up a 3. That's no good. Able to get it again. Boggs, 3. No good. Nice hustle from Rebello. Irwin. Rebello drives baseline. Finds Boggs. She'll put up another one. No good.
She's putting up everything that she can get her hands on. But
Freeman will control it and over to Ash for Lexington. Here comes Freeman. Nice find, backdoor for Alexander, who puts it up. No good, and it'll be Lexington's basketball. Only 17.8 seconds left. Woburn remains in control. On Ash, bring it to the top of the key. Gives her one-on-one if she wants it. Drops her defender and knocks it down. That'll conclude the first game of our doubleheader. Woburn wins 56-32. And
yeah, I thought it was a great showing from Lexington in the second half. They showed, it's really about showing your ability to stick with some of the best teams in the state, and they showed that. So I think it's a lot of momentum to carry into the second half, or the rest of their season. And I'm excited to see. We saw a lot of great things from the younger players here for Lexington, and it's an exciting moment. So I know they lost by a lot, but I don't really think that was a bad performance. It's they're in good company. The Woburn beats everybody.
Yeah, please stay with us. This is the boys tip-off in about 30 minutes for the second game of the doubleheader against Woburn once again. That's it for now. LexMedia.
a fourth grade team to tonight's game. Participating student-athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Please ensure that your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student-athletes. And now, the starting lineups for Woburn. Number 3, Sheriff Touche. Number 13, Ethan Samuel. Number 24, Matt Olson. Number 11, Aiden Brown. And number 2, Jasper Wiley. Woburn is coached by Michael Marlesano, assisted by Rob Gibbs and Joe Toronto. And now, the starting lineups for your Lexington Minutemen. At guard, sophomore number 2, Clay Arden. At guard, senior number 3, Sam Ryder. At guard, junior number 5, Nazir Ellis. At forward, senior number 10, Brendan Schwartz. And at guard, junior number 12, Tevin Patel. Lexington High School is coached by Reggie Boggs, assisted by Dan Mooney, Stephen Lee Francesco, Chris Brook, and Nate Wilcott. At this time, if you're able, I would ask you to please rise for the singing of tonight's national anthem by Lexington High School student Amina Jones. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the Ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder.
Welcome back, everyone, for Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. Up next, it's boys varsity basketball as Lexington faces off against Woburn in a matchup that's always bringing us intensity and emotion. Ben, take us away.
Well, Connor, Woburn's hot right now. They've handily beaten their last 2 opponents, while Lexington is coming off a win of their own, though in a very lopsided game against Wakefield. The intensity level is going to have to rise tonight against a strong Woburn team that's above 500. And of course, Sam Marburg is only 5 points away from hitting the milestone of 1,000 career points. You know, it's been an outstanding ride so far, but expect him to continue making smart and unselfish plays tonight. As well, Tevin Catella will start in place of Amari Mao tonight, but Mao is available and will expect to play significant minutes.
That's correct, Ben. Tevin's first start, I think, for Lexington.
Yep.
It'll be Olsen and Schwartz tipping off. Energy's high, Friday night lights, and we're off. So it'll start Lexington's ball as Woburn tips it out of bounds.
Ball is out of bounds, off board, possession, Lexington.
Mendes-Steven will handle it for Lexington. Early screen from Meyerberg. They'll find Schwartz inside. Easy layup is no good. It'll be Brown the other way.
Schwartz was hitting all those finishes Tuesday night against Wakefield. Great pass by Mendes-Stevens, but couldn't quite finish it. But that's a great look for the Minutemen.
Having great defense on the perimeter. It's a deep three for Tushabe. No good. Trap here for Lexington. They get it to Olsen for three. Way downtown. That's off. Here comes Meyerberg. Finds Schwartz inside. The layup is good. Brendan Schwartz with an early two to put Lexington on the board first.
Connor, that's what we talked about pregame. You know, Meyerberg is seeking that career milestone, but it's not going to come at the expense of his team's success.
Yep. And an early tip from Tevin. He's driving, finds Alamani in the corner. Three. That's good. Alamani puts Lexington up 5. Brown.
Big time play there by Catella. You know, in Tuesday night, it was all about steals, turning defense and offense, and Lexington is off to a great start in that department.
Brown trying to settle down the crowd, controlling it at top. Finds Samuel. Tushabe. Tevin high up on him. Samuel attacks. Layup is no good. Catella with the rebound, and he's pushing in the pace.
A great play by Samuel to split the double team, but couldn't quite finish. Good rim protection by Schwartz.
Mendes-Steven, the double cross, pull-up jumper is good, and Lexington off to a hot start, 7-0.
Yeah, they just can't miss right now, and not bad defense from Woburn, but you know, good defense beats good offense beats good defense.
Here comes Brown being harassed by Mendes-Steven. He takes it. Layup is good. It's going to be an early timeout for Woburn as Lexington a hot 9-0 run in 2 minutes. Ben, what do you like out of Lexington right now?
It's been fantastic defense. They're all over the passing lanes, up on the defensive ball pressure, and you know, not giving Woburn any room to breathe. And Lexington's bringing the intensity. You know, they did it in the Wakefield game, although you have to wonder if those, you know, that was a little bit of an easier opponent. So they're definitely translating that intensity to, you know, Wakefield, a much better team.
Yep, they're really good in transition right now. Tevin with the steal, Nazir with the steal, and both times leading to easy baskets for Lexington. And then, you know, on the offensive end, when they're in their set offense, I mean, we haven't really seen much of it, but they're being able to penetrate the defense and find open shooters or, you know, inside looks. And right now, it's just all Lexington.
Yeah, even without Mal so far, who's, you know, their normal catalyst in the fast break and in the defensive pressure, you know, they've got guys stepping up, Mendes-Stevens and Catella especially, you know, filling that role, and you know, Lexington looks like the same team. But I'm looking to see when Mao's going to check in. You know, it's not an injury; he will play today, but we'll see when he does check in.
Yep. Body to inbound it for the Tanners, and Samuel and Brown back. Here comes Samuel. And now, as Ben said, Mao is checking in. It's Olsen with a layup. That's good. Woburn comes strong out of the timeout.
And Olsen's got some length that, you know, Lexington doesn't necessarily have.
Here's Meyerberg in the post, and he draws the foul. He's trying to call for a shooting foul. Not sure if he was shooting that one.
He wants to get started on 5 points tonight. He will undoubtedly hit that benchmark, but see.
That'll be an out of bounds. Definitely in the passing motion.
And now in just 2 minutes into the game, it's out here for the Lexington Minutemen.
Here comes Mendes-Steven. Little ghost screen set by Alamati. Drives in, finds Gruskin. To Meyerberg, no good. And Olsen secures the rebound. As Ben said, a lot of length and rebounding ability from Olsen if he wants to use it. Here comes Samuel. Tushabe. Olsen rips baseline. He's driving in and he draws the foul. Olsen, 2 nice takes for Woburn out of the break.
I think they'll get that one on Gruskin. You know, good help side defense, but he's got a little handsy there.
Yeah, it is on Gruskin.
Team's first of the quarter, shooting 2 shots for Woburn, number 24, Matt Olsen.
Olsen knocks down the first. And the second to cut the lead down to 5. Mendes Stevens looking down court. It's Alamati pull-up J is good. He's 2 for 2 to start the night with 5.
That's great by Lexington. Even on a make shot, you want to get into that offense as fast as possible. It's like
nice
transition.
Nice little ball fake right there from Samuel and hits the pull-up J.
Again, they're looking ahead on a mid basket. Gruskin throws it away.
Tough pass. It's Brown. Chushabe 3. That's no good. And Mendes Stevens comes away with the loose ball. They find Meyerberg. Ball finds Gruskin. He goes up with it for 2.
A crazy finish there by Meyerberg, but good effort by Mari to corral it.
And Gruskin with the triple chance point.
He's often in the right spot in the right time, and here comes Derek Sun to check in.
Oh, nice defense by Alamati. Putting some heavy pressure on him, and now they'll switch it. They find Brown. He's looking for a 3. It's wide open, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, and he's their star player, You can't leave him open like that. And even if he makes a ball fake, you got to stay diligent to him on the perimeter.
Here comes Alamati. He's feeling it. No good. Olsen corrals the rebound. Here comes Brown the other way. Woburn now only down 4.
Great ball pressure by Mendes Stevens.
It's Body. Samuel. Olsen looking to attack. He hands it off to Chushabe. Brown looking to create something. Has Gruskin on him. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Brown. Pull up Dre for 3. No good. And it's tipped by Meyerberg. It's now Mendes Stevens pushing the pace. Clay sets his feet for 3. No good. Nazir, the redemption shot. He's good for 3. Lexington up 16-9, and it'll be another timeout.
Yeah, kind of a lackadaisical rebound, long bounce out, and Woburn was kind of late to close out. Easy 3 for Mendes Stevens.
Yeah, looks like they might give him a 2 for that one currently, but maybe they'll look at it or discuss it. But Derek Stone will check in for the Minutemen.
As well as Tevin Catella.
Yep.
Mendes Stevens has stepped up big time. I think he's been an MVP here for Lex early. He's handled a lot of the ball handling duties, and it's been an absolute pest on defense as well.
Indeed. And from Woburn, we've seen a bit of a rebound since the timeout. They went down big early in very short time frame, but they've been able to hang with Lexington these last 2.5 minutes. Mostly led by Brown and Olsen for them.
They got some shifty guards though, especially Tushabe and Samuels. I think both of them give an offensive spark. Lexington's got a handful of guys to deal with. It'll be an interesting game, little cat and mouse game.
Number 10, Chris Chiodo for the Tanners will check in. Man-to-man press from Lexington, and he fumbles it. And Mao comes away with it, and they're going to get him for a foul from behind for Samuel. Not really sure if that was a violation, but regardless, Lexington was able to come away with it.
I think you can toss it up to yourself as long as you don't cross the line. But
Woburn fouls on number 13, Ethan Samuel, his second personal foul, 2 seconds from the quarter.
That was the junior Jack Deerauer. Couldn't find a man in the inbounds.
Yeah, just got a little antsy, and good job by Lexington's backcourt to deny and make him, hesitate about his decision. Now we'll go 1 for 2 and make the second. Brown back in after a short break.
That's a very fast break from Brown. You can tell they want to keep him on the court a lot.
Francois coming down, looks for Olsen. Sidestep 3, that's no good. And Tevin can't get it. Olsen, nice strip by Mao. Francois, and now the ball finds Brown. Backs it out, back top. Brendan applying some pressure. Bit of a mismatch, and now they'll switch it.
Yeah, they'll double him.
Nice double, and Mao comes away with it. Oh, Mari Mao with the big time slam. The crowd is hyped.
You can't let yourself get trapped at the top of the half court, and when you throw a pass, Lexington's gonna be coming in those passing lanes. You can't throw it away to a guy like Amari Mao.
Yeah, Mao just a look of death on his face. a trap. They'll find Chiodo backdoor, and there'll be a foul on Lexington. But regardless, Mao right there just was able to get in front of the defender and punch it, sparking a huge momentum shift, and well, not really a shift, but huge momentum boost for Lexington and the crowd. A lot of people right now, Friday night game, and a huge matchup between Lexington and Woburn. Very competitive, and always has been.
Yeah, that was actually a great cut though by Chiodo and a great pass from the top of the key. So.
And then a great second chance by Olsen, and he missed the first though.
An important moment to kind of silence the crowd a little bit just for a moment here.
The 0 for 2, and Francois comes away with it.
I thought that might have been a foul.
Here comes Brown. He wants a 3 and does not get it. Olsen proving to be a force down low.
Some rebounding issues here for the Minutemen. Got to find a body. They'll check in with James
Catella
Murray.
finds Sohn. Oh, what a pass! Catella for 3 is no good.
Yeah,
great penetration by Sohn right there.
They're bringing in James Mowring here for a little bit of rebounding assistance.
Yep.
Got a lot of guards on the floor right now. They're a guard-heavy team.
Francois drives baseline. It's going to be a foul on Derek. That's his first. Team's third. The 2 juniors, Catella and Sohn, will check out.
Crowd likes seeing Mowring in.
Yep. Now they're going to 2-3, bit of a slower but bigger lineup for Lexington.
Yeah, good point.
And they'll look inside, they'll find Body, but he fumbles it, and Schwartz is able to get it.
I mean, against this defense, you can't fumble it even for a second, so you're going to pounce on it right away.
Here comes Mendes-Steven. Spin move. Mooring in the corner.
Crowd wants him to shoot a 3.
Schwartz, nice move. Little hook is good. Brendan Schwartz with some great touch under in the paint.
And they'll set up in their 2-3 zone here.
Yep. Very high 2-3 with the corners playing up.
They love this to trap in this defense. It's the job of the wing guy to not let it go to the corner.
Yep. Yeah, big principle of Lexington. They don't like to give up those corner 3s.
Yep.
Nice trap from behind if they're nope. Brown pump fakes. One dribble pull up. No good. Schwartz corrals it, and Mooring gets it.
Great ball movement there by the Tanners along the baseline. They did get some open looks, so.
Here comes Mendes-Steven. Mao around. Drive in. Oh, it might have been a foul there, but doesn't get a call. And the ball will go Woburn's way. There's so much speed coming off that handoff from Mao. He's able to just attack quick, one dribble, and he's already in the lane for another floater.
Yeah, those handoffs can be effective on the edge, You got the defender going one way and come back the other with a guy like Mao.
And it would be a bit of a... Here comes Brown. Drives inside. Right hand, inside hand layup does not go. Mendes-Steven. Crossover. Looking for Schwartz inside with a mismatch. He's able to get it, and he puts it in. Brendan Schwartz, great job being able to find the loose ball with 3 people around him and just going up strong.
Yeah, good hands there by Touchebe on the perimeter, but Schwartz is just so smooth. He's got great hands and just really fluid finishes as he lets it go to the corner now.
It's Touchebe for 3, no good. Lexington will have about 10 seconds to work with. Here comes Mendes-Steven. Drives inside, pump fake, finds Mao in the corner. That's a 3. Oh, that one's off, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Lexington leads 22-11 to Woburn, almost doubling them up. And if I forgot to mention, if you ever want to learn about sports broadcasting and be a part of the real production team, LexMedia offers this, as they offer hands-on training on professional broadcast cameras, graphics, and live production, so you can become a camera operator for the Lexington High School sports LexMedia produces throughout the year. Volunteers get real-world experience, work in live games, earn community service and volunteer hours for school, and learn what it's like to be a part of the broadcast crew on game night. No experience is necessary, and training is provided. If you're interested in getting involved, please contact Terry Samaras at terry@lexmedia.org for more information. Ben, what do you have to say about this first quarter?
Yeah, it's pretty dominant for Lexington, and it's a lot of what we saw against Wakefield, turning defense into offense. They've been very strong in that department. But I think Woburn has generated some good looks against this, especially this zone look. I think, they've been able to penetrate and kick out for more open threes than they got against the man. So I'm interested to see what Lexington's going to look for on defense. And then, Sam Meyerberg hasn't had any points. Of course, that's kind of a side story to this overall game. But, I wonder if he will probably get started in this quarter. He can score 5 points in half a quarter. So it's easy for him to get going.
Yeah, sure. He's still pretty happy about his team being up 22-11.
Absolutely.
Lexington just showing off their speed early in this game.
Yeah, they'll roll out their normal starters now for the start of the second quarter.
Here comes Mendez Steven to control it. It'll be Meyerberg with the screen up high. He'll deny it. Drives inside. Alamati. Meyerberg at the top. They're playing over every single screen. He takes it inside. Hard take, it's an and one. Great adjustment, mid-air control from Sam Meyerberg. That's just great body control right there from him, being able to go up and then kind of bring it down to his right hip and readjust.
Yeah, Meyerberg was all alone up top. He had to back it out, slow down the offense a little bit, but then it was all Sam Meyerberg from there. He got in the lane, spin move, got to go, and one.
Misses the free throw, and Brown will hand it over to Tushabe for Woburn.
He's now 3 points away from his 1,000-point benchmark. Milestone, rather.
Body open in the paint. He's calling for it, and it's just a great trap from Lexington.
Nice pass.
Barely get it out. Open corner three for Chiodo. That's no good. Mendez Steven. They got numbers if they want it. Takes it himself. That's no good. Brendan, great rebound and puts it in. Just been such dominant force in the paint for Lexington.
Yeah, he cleans it up so nicely every time.
Yep. And a nice steal right there by Alamati. He's pushing it now. He'll take it himself, and he banks it in for an easy shot.
Seems like he kind of stumbled down the court, but was able to corral himself, got control, and nice floater.
And Lexington just being great on transition right now, forcing so many turnovers with their defense as it looks like they're back in man. Chiodo will try it again for three. That's no good again, and Mari flies high for the rebound. Here he comes. Brendan.
Oh, man.
Mishandles it slightly.
That was a tough pass. I was really impressed with how he crowded initially, but couldn't finish.
Just so quick. Almost had that one. Here comes Francois. It's Brown now. Kicks it out. Into the corner. It's Tushabe. That's way off. And he'll hear it from the crowd. Meyerberg. Half court being harassed by Francois, and it works.
Oh, nice hands by Mendez Stevens.
Meyerberg back and he blocks it. Oh, just timed that perfectly. And he'll step out of bounds. It'll be Lexington's ball.
Yeah, his positioning as he drives down the court never was quite right. He had Meyerberg trailing him, and maybe he could have tried to draw a little contact, but Meyerberg said, "Get that out of here."
Yeah, great job by Mendez Stevens at half court to prevent a possible 4-on-1. He was able to tip it and allow Meyerberg to get back for that big stuff. It'll be Catella back into the game, I think. Yeah. Here comes Mendez Steven, composed as he brings it up. Face guarding Meyerberg.
They try to get him on that flare screen.
He's getting harassed top the key. Woburn seems like they're trying to allow anyone besides him to beat them right now.
Yeah.
It's not really working.
It's a nice
Catella,
move.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's a nice move. That's his bread and butter. As we played with him a lot in the summers, and that's his bread and butter. It's kind of hard to stop in that fadeaway mid-range.
Olsen, nice take, and a big block from behind. Maddox, that's clean.
Yeah, and that was good verticality by, I think it was Almaty, allowing his guy to come from behind and swat it.
Francois trying to attack Mendez Stevens. He's gets hit. Almost comes with the steal. Now it's a trap. And they'll call timeout for Woburn. Lexington wants a jump ball, but timeout was called first, and an early 6-0 run for Lexington in the second quarter.
Lexington is just so handsy on defense, but they do it in a clean way, especially Mendez Stevens. if you lose the ball for just a second, he's going to pounce on it. So, honestly, a fortunate break there for the Tanners. But, Lexington has continued their momentum from the first quarter. The transition on defense, really all facets of the game.
Yeah, they just look like the way quicker and more explosive team right now, both on defensive and the offensive end compared to Woburn. And as we saw, it looks like their game plan coming in tonight was prevent Meyerberg from beating them from the outside. Currently, it's the other players being able to abuse that style of defense.
It's been Almaty and Mendez Stevens especially. They've been pretty dominant on the offensive end.
It'll be Woburn ball after the timeout. DRR to inbound. It'll be Samuel now. Pressured by Mendez Stevens. They'll switch it. Nice spin move. Awkward jump shot, and he makes it.
I was not expecting him to make that. It was pretty awkward stop, but gets to go.
Kind of just tried to bait him to shoot it and try to guard that corner. Tevin gets it now. It's over to Meyerberg.
Tevin's had good looks on the offensive end. He's just been a little cold to start the game, but
great defense right here by Samuel on. Just pulls it from way downtown and nearly makes it.
That would have been his 1000th. That would be a crazy way to end it. But he is looking for his own number right now. But I think he'll get it going soon.
Yeah, Samuel's done a great job in his matchup so far. And here comes Meyerberg. And he easily puts it in for a nice soft dunk. He's 1 point away now from 1,000 points.
Yeah, anything will do it. I hope he's not at the free throw line, though.
Olsen from the mid-range. Free throw line jumper is no good. And here comes Mendez Steven.
Malachi St. Fleur is going to check in here for Lex. That's his, usually he doesn't get minutes this early. But.
Hard take by Mendez Steven and draws the contact. Yeah, as you're mentioning, good to see St. Fleur being able to get into the game early in this first half.
He had a great showing against Wakefield. He came in the first half, late in the first half, and instantly made an impact. Got a quick N1 and showed ability to handle the ball. So hopefully provide some of that in a little bit more of a competitive game. But they are up 17 here early, although it has a different feel than the Wakefield game.
Yeah. A lot more people obviously in attendance right now, Friday. Much more easy for many people to come. And as Mendez Steven knocks down the first. Now we're coming for Catella, and St. Fleur looks like he'll be coming in for Mendez Steven, the shooter. Driscoll will check in for the Tanners.
Seems like they're in maybe just a man press. Now they'll back out of it. Meyerberg is up on him.
Yeah, they've been in this, half-court defense, and it's been pretty successful so far. So
the switching is incredible. They got 5 guys who can switch 1 through 5. So
Olsen might have stepped out of bounds. They don't call him for it. And here comes Tushabe.
Olsen's looking.
Olsen.
He's got a quick trigger.
St. Fleur with some great defense.
Yeah, great ball pressure by St. Fleur.
5 seconds on the shot clock. They look inside. It's Driscoll, and he'll draw the contact. A little bit of a bailout as Lexington gave him. Only 1 second left. Probably wasn't making that, but regardless, he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah. Nice roll on the screen there. Lexington doubled, and it's a tough double to get out of, but if you can get through, you got an advantage, and Driscoll draws the foul.
First one for the lefty is no good. And he'll redeem himself and knock down the second to cut the lead down to 18. Here comes St. Fleur. As he finds Alamati wide open in the corner, and he'll knock down the second 3 of the game.
St. Fleur's he draws gravity, when he gets in the lane, and Finds a nice kick out. Finds Almaty the wide open three.
Same, a nice push dribble, finds Trushabe, no good, and somehow the ball is tipped in.
I think that's an own basket on Mao.
Trying to fight for the rebound.
He always skies and tips those to himself, but fortunate there.
Meyerberg getting harassed off the off-ball screen.
Crowd wants Meyerberg to put it up.
He wants the three. Oh, it's off.
Coach, seems like Coach doesn't want him to force it like that, you know. Not a great shot for his team there.
Trying to get his 1000th point in a memorable way. Yeah. Here comes St. Fleur. They try to blitz him. It's not going to work. He's going to take it inside.
Yeah, that one was blocked by Driscoll. Yeah. You know, Malachi is quick, but he is always going to be the smallest player on the floor, so. You know.
Yeah, regardless, good little inside take. Try to shield himself with his body and go up with his inside hand. Here comes Samuel. Little in and out. Top of the key, finds Olsen on the wing.
He'll blitz the screen.
They'll find Driscoll underneath. He'll have Malachi on him. Back to Olsen. Nice pump fake. Ball's on the ground and Alamati comes up with it. Meyerberg for 1,000, and it's good. That's his 1,000th and first point, and the crowd's hyped. Fans, parents, and students all cheering, and they're going to call a timeout in honor of his 1,000th.
What a moment there from Meyerberg. You know, he's had an amazing career starting his career as a freshman. You know, he got significant minutes early on, and first player in the last 20 years to ever achieve this milestone, and what an amazing moment, you know. It's important to take a moment and honor, you know, how important he's been for this program, you know, as a senior.
A huge moment for the senior guard, Meyerberg. Coach Hobbs will give him a hug along with the others. Everyone's just happy right now for him. You know, as you said, a huge accomplishment that is rarely achieved. First person in what, 20? You said 20 years?
Yep, 20 years.
Yeah, quite impressive for him, and hopefully Lexington can pull out this win for him.
Congratulations, Tim.
They're on a good path so far, I guess.
Here comes Samuel.
He's hyped on defense now. Maybe he can get us a nice stop.
It's over to Olsen in the corner. Pull-up jumper is good. Silences the crowd temporarily. Now it's Meyerberg.
He's feeling himself now, you can tell.
Nice pass.
Yeah, it was a good look, but it was a tough pass to handle for Schwartz.
He's able to get two in the air. Now it's Olsen.
You can tell Schwartz wants to match up on Olsen. He's got the length to match him.
Here comes Brown.
Good pressure
Sohn
by
guarding
Sohn.
him. There'll be a left screen from Driscoll. He'll deny it.
Good D by Sohn.
Now they'll find Trushabe. Kicks it out to Olsen.
Good switch there by Amadi. The trap again.
2 seconds left. It's Brown. Fires up a three. That's no good.
Oh, man, it hit Driscoll's head.
Could have got it if he was looking at it.
He might have thought the shot clock
Meyerberg.
expired.
Quick take. No, but Brennan's right there to clean it up like he always is.
Schwartz just seems to always find the ball in those second chance opportunities. He just cleans it up so nicely.
Yeah, right place, right time.
Yeah. But it's always the right place, right time.
Here comes Samuel with Meyerberg on him. They're going to get him for a foul right in front of the ref. 14.9 seconds for Woburn to work with. Should be the last shot if they want to use it.
Henry Mowing will check in here maybe for defensive purposes.
Yep. He'll take out Sohn and Meyerberg. See if Woburn can go into the half of the bucket. They're going to double him right in the backcourt. throws it, and it works successfully. Lexington will force a turnover with a little under 10 seconds left.
I actually thought that was a pretty decent pass. You know, if he connects it, it's a 2-on-1 opportunity, but just out of his reach.
Just caught Woburn a little off guard with that, blitz in the backcourt.
And Moring will immediately check out.
Will let the ball roll as far as he can, and he'll now push it. Immediately gets past his man, finds Schwartz underneath, and it's barely off. Now is able to.
Kick ball. They're gonna have a little bit to shoot. I wonder if they're gonna add a little bit more time. It's just .1. That's
not sure if they will, as you know. It'll be tough to.
Only enough time for a tip. Now Moring will check back in again.
Maybe for a quick tip. You know, we know he has the athletic bounce.
Yeah. Probably what it is.
Oh! Marburg from the corner.
They'll wave it off though, because .1's technically not enough time for a jump shot.
Obviously, the human reaction is hard to start the clock on time, but you know, refs know that 0.01 seconds or 0.1 seconds you're not getting that shot off. But regardless,
that was an amazing shot though. How do you get
off
that off
balance
time?
from the corner fadeaway three? But that'll conclude the first half between Lexington and Woburn. Lexington up 39-18. We'll step away and come back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you for tuning in to LexMedia.
This game is presented by LexMedia, giving Lexington athletes their moment under the lights. We're proud to showcase high school sports and celebrate the hard work, dedication, and community spirit of all of our student athletes. Whether it's football, basketball, or beyond, LexMedia is here to bring the action home to you. Find us on cable, streaming online, or at lexmedia.org. LexMedia, channeling the vision.
And we're back to see Lexington and Woburn face off in the second half. Lexington currently up 39-18, and it'll look like it'll be Woburn's ball to start.
Looking for Lexington to continue their, it was really a dominant showing in the first half, really on both ends of the ball. And, they're very, connected. Defense turns into offense, especially with this team here. They come with the trap
again.
already. Yeah, Almaty was just a little late. Get him on the foul.
He's about to punch that.
Yeah, on that one, Almaty was just a little bit late on the rotation, but that's usually where they get him. They trap and you throw a lazy lob pass, and that's where they come and get you.
Just so spontaneous, these traps are able to force a lot of panic.
It's just like a flow they got. Well, Almaty doesn't come this time.
Yeah.
And now he will come. You can't pick up your dribble there. Good
They
flash by
found
Brown.
Yeah. Here's Tushabe, a little bit of a fadeaway three, and he knocks it down. Big start for Woburn. Alamati on the other end gets him with the pump fake. Finds Brendan down low, right to Meyerberg, and an easy two inside. Great ball movement and swing pass from
great ball movement. And I love how Almaty's always looking to attack right when he catches it. None of the other guys were down the court yet, but he found an advantage and got them the bucket.
Trying to back tap it. It's Tushabe, another three. That's no good.
Schwartz skies for it.
It'll be foul. Foul on number 11.
Aiden Brown.
His first personal foul. Team's first with the quarter possession, Lexington.
Here comes Mendes Stevens. He'll set up around top left. Drives inside, and it'll stay Lexington's ball, trying to draw the contact. Mendes Stevens in the corner. Spin move.
Brown read his every move there.
Schwartz inside, and he goes up with it. Always keeping it high.
Yeah, he does a great job keeping it high so the defense can't hack it.
Now it's Olsen. Loves this corner spot.
He does.
Brown sets up. Trying to call for a screen. He'll get it from Tushabe, a bit of a ghost screen, and now they'll trap him off it.
Can't dribble all the way to the corner of the half court.
No foul this time, and Tushabe was able to pump fake his way and get an easy basket.
You can't dribble yourself into the corner of the half court. It's basically the corner of the court, but
lucky to be able to get out of that one. Alamati for three, that one's off. And here comes Brown the other way. Tushabe will push it. He'll drive in, nice hezzy, no good.
It's a little strong on there. Goes it ahead.
Mendes Stevens wide open, no one even close to him, and he'll lay it up for two. And Mao with the quick steal. He'll stay in bounds somehow. Finds Meyerberg, corner. Schwartz attacks hard. They're going to get a blocking foul. It'll be Schwartz sent to the line for two. That's a great play by
great high heads-up play by Mao.
Not sure how he was able to get that steal and stay in bounds. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, great body control there. And then he looked immediately to find Meyerberg all the way across the court. It didn't lead to an easy bucket, but on second try, Schwartz will get it. Trip to the line.
Knocks down the first to extend the lead to 23.
Chiodo back in. He's kind of a shooter, he's not afraid to let it fly.
And he'll go 2 for 2 at the line. Here comes Brown. No pressure yet. It'll be Son on him now. Still in man. Seems like blitz it.
Seems like when Son gets in, they want to put him on Aiden Brown.
Son's mismatched against Driscoll, but it'll be Brown taking in on Gruskin, and he'll draw the contact and foul.
Yeah, Gruskin's a physical defender, and if you seek out contact against him, you can often draw it.
As you mentioned, I think they're trying to switch Son onto a couple of these players, but he's held his own so far. Brown knocks down the first. Now it'll be Alamati back in for Gruskin. And he'll also go 2 for 2. Son will bring it up this time. Gets a screen from Alamati. Goes around it. And Alamati left wide open on top of the key, and he'll knock it down, no problem.
Yeah, he's developed into an absolutely knockdown shooter. You can't leave a guy like that wide open, so great offense by Lex to get him wide open.
Yeah, he's been on fire tonight.
Yep.
Nice pump fake from Brown. Able to attack inside, pull up, nice fadeaway, and knocks it down. Zone, bit of a risky pass.
Possession, Lexington. Substitutions in for the Tanners, number 22, Germani Francois, number 14, Jack Giroux.
Meyerberg, or Mao trying to get in the backcourt, and he does. Clay will get it. Trying to look for a backdoor to Meyerberg. That's stolen. Chiodo finds DRR, and he finishes up for 2.
Yeah, unlucky break there. Lexington dove for a couple loose balls, but that got him behind on. And Woburn came away with it on the fast break.
Meyerberg with Francois on him, snatches it back.
Great D by Francois.
And Sohn, who finds it into Schwartz. Nice pass, entry pass, and then a great finish by Schwartz once again.
Great steal by Schwartz there. He just has so much awareness inside the paint.
Yeah, and he's up to 16 points.
Yeah. Dominant night for him, for sure. Good D
Great
by
defense,
Schwartz.
and Brown pulls a tough 3, no good. Nice job by DRR getting Alamati up in the air and drawing the contact.
Lexington fouls at number 2, play Alamati's 3rd personal foul. Team
Lexington's not quite winning all the loose balls that they did in the first half. That's maybe an area we've got to step it up here.
And he'll knock down the first. Great free throw shooting from both teams so far.
Yeah.
Lexington, number 12, Tevin Catella, and number 5, Nadir Mendez-Stephen.
Second is no good. And Nazir will corral it.
Good
Finds
pass.
Brendan, and he'll go up, and this time he misses.
He's had a little too much momentum, tried to finger roll it in. Now they've got 3-on-2 if they can push. Driscoll can't.
Nice block right there from
Catella
Tevin.
said that, get that out of here.
He finds Meyerberg, corner 3. That's good.
Good find there by Catella on the fast break, you know. Drove middle.
Timeout called by Coach Hobbs.
Yeah, Catella drove middle and Meyerberg floated along the wing into the corner, and that's his bread and butter, even if it was a little off balance. You know, he's great at making tough shots like that.
Yeah, Lexington, you know, they've done that really well when they have numbers and in transition. They push it middle, draw, you know, 1-2 defenders, and then kick it to the corner, and off that they're either able to get a quick 3 or drive it baseline and create opportunities.
7, 4, 5, 6. If your raffle ticket is ending in 4, 5, 6, please come on down to the scorer's table to claim your prize.
Lexington's up 25 here. You have to wonder if they might go a little deeper into the bench at some point, you know. It's not over yet, of course, but, you know, last game against Wakefield, they did rotate guys. It's always important to get experience at the varsity level. You know, a lot of these guys that are deeper in the bench do get JV experience, but, you know, these are the guys that are going to be the team going forward, so maybe they'll try to get them in, but so
Definitely
far.
different experience compared to JV with,
Yeah,
you know,
the pace of the
crowd
game.
and pace, yep.
But, you know, I think they'll roll with this main rotation for a while longer, you know. Want to put this game away first.
That'll be Woburn ball. It's Francois with Meyerberg defending. Finds Tushabe cutting inside. Chiodo for 3, that's off. And now Brown will reset it up top. Mendez-Stephen on him. Drives inside. Oh, nice take. And he's able to draw the contact.
Yeah, that was almost a really tough finish, but used his up and under to get get around to a couple defenders and draw the foul.
Yeah, quick crossover early too to be able to get by.
Lexington fouls on number 5, Nazir Mendez Stevens, first personal foul. Team scored in the quarter. Shooting 2
He'll
shots
miss the
for
first.
Woburn, number 11, Aiden Brown.
And the second two. Big rebound by Catella right there. They'd go up for it. Mendez Steven with the behind the back and big block by Tushabe for Woburn. And Mendez Steven gets it right back, goes up again and draws the contact.
Yeah, smart heads up play there by Mendez Stevens. You know, he has great chemistry with Schwartz. You know, good find on the first time. Schwartz couldn't finish, but Mendez Stevens will back up his teammate, get it right back.
Team's third of the quarter, shooting 2 shots for Lexington, number 5, Nazir Mendez Stevens.
Yeah. And he'll knock down the first.
Substitutions in
St. Fleur and Mao will come in for Sohn and Catella.
St. Fleur. Substitutions in for Woburn, number 24, Olsen, number 13, Ethan Samuel.
And he'll make the second two. And that's Brown. Mendez Steven full court pressure. Spin move to get back to middle. Finds Olsen, he'll take a three, and that's way off. And he'll hear that one from the crowd.
Yeah, Olsen really puts up whatever comes his way. You know, he's a knockdown shooter, but he's had tough looks so far against the stout Lexington defense.
Now it's Francois underneath against St. Fleur. And nice defense right there, and now he'll push it. Finds Mendez Stevens over to Schwartz inside, and another block by Tushabe. Samuel rips it away, 2-on-2. Brown, three, that's good.
A big momentum shift for the Tanners, stringing together some stops and buckets.
Here comes Mendez Steven. Gives it over to Catella. Drives inside. Finds St. Fleur.
Oh, you don't want to dribble into a trap there.
And Brown can't get it to go, but Olsen does with the tip.
Yeah, great follow there by Olsen. He out-hustled Lexington's guys down the court and got himself an easy bucket.
Hobbs electing to sub some players back in shortly. But it'll be Mao at the top. Against Olsen, kicks it, corner. Here comes Catella, fade away. That's a shot, just couldn't get it to go that time.
Yeah, Catella just in a little bit of a slump today. It's just a bit of an off day.
Nice find inside, Francois.
Still great defensive presence though.
He's able to get it after Catella falls down. Woburn has cut it to a 20-point lead.
Good hands there by Francois.
Now they'll trap him. Timeout, and they'll see Hobbs.
Yeah, coach not loving what he's seeing. You know, just a little bit of younger guys out there. Not younger, but less experienced per se. And yeah, I think it's looking for a little bit more control of an offense. You know, it's been a little bit crazy recently.
Indeed.
You know, Lexington's, they've had a great game overall, and they're carrying their momentum from the Wakefield game. And I think, you know, after a couple game losing streak before that game, they've picked up the intensity, and you know, even when it's not going on the offensive end, which you know it mostly has been, they do bring it on the defensive end, and it's tough to beat a team like Lexington with their athleticism and level of guard play when they're bringing it like an intensity and championship level effort like that.
Yeah, just so fast, and then as you mentioned, when they bring the effort, it's just, you know, you're bound to throw some turnovers against that type of defense and then give up transition points, and right now that's really been the story of the game. Bit of a longer timeout here. And it'll be Mao to throw it in for Lexington. Then Steven comes up top and receives the pass. Over to Alamati, who finds Mao. Meyerberg will shoot one from the top of the key. That one's no good.
Yeah, nice play. The Woburn defender went under the screen and he just backed out of it. Great read there by Meyerberg. Couldn't get it, but that's this type of shot.
Here comes Brown. Nashab holding up. Gives it over to Shabe. No good from 3. And he's able to pin it off Mao, but it looks like they're going to give it to Lexington. Good hustle play right there by Tushabe. Here comes Mendes Steven. Able to find a little zone, finds Gruskin in the corner for 3. That one's no good.
Oh my gosh. Amari just got like 12 feet in the air on that rebound.
Nearly gets it. Just a little mistimed.
Yeah, he mistimed it a little bit.
But, yeah, as you said, got high up there.
Lexington foul on number 1, Amari Now, that's the 5th team foul.
It'll be 2 shots for Woburn as Lexington has eclipsed the 5 foul mark in the quarter. It'll be Tushabe at the line for 2. Knocks down the first to cut the lead within 20. Bit of a run here in these last 3 or so minutes for Woburn. Able to string together a couple stops and get some buckets. Next on the second for Tushabe.
Seems like the last couple offensive possessions, Lexington has calmed it down a little bit. And that may be good at times, but Lexington thrives in a chaotic environment, and I'm looking for them to get back to that.
Nice take by Meyerberg, and is able to go up, but
that's a good look. They'll trap Matt Olson here.
Nice drive attack in middle, find Tushabe corner. That one's good, and the lead is cut down to 15 points. A good amount of foul. Nice play right there by Lexington, and just not a smart decision from Samuel right there to foul from behind.
Never want to foul on a heave like that, and now Meyerberg will get 3 free throws all by himself.
Yeah, probably worried about Meyerberg getting an open look, but you got to give him a fading forward shot rather than 3 free throws as he knocks down the first. Nice little rebound for Lexington here with these free throws.
Yeah, after Woburn had a nice run.
A little bit of a tough sequence,
the back half of the
third quarter. As Meyerberg knocks down the 3 for 3 out of free throws, and Lexington leads 60-42. And if you ever want to learn about sports broadcasting and be part of a real production team, LexMedia offers free hands-on training on professional broadcast cameras, graphics, and live production, so you can become a camera operator. Oh.
So now we're calling number 22, Ronnie Francois.
We apologize. We didn't know there was still 0.3 to go.
3 seconds left. And
oh man.
And now there'll still be 0.3 seconds. Woburn's coach in a bit of a disbelief.
That's going to come all the way down here, and Lexington's going to have I believe 0.3 is enough for a catch and shoot, unlike we saw in the girls' game, or no, excuse me, with Meyerberg early in this game.
Maybe they'll look for Meyerberg again.
Look for Almaty.
Look, one ref calls for a foul. Yep, and the other one said it's gone. So let's see what they decide.
Seems like the ref who wants the foul is going to come out on top here.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, what a turn here for Lexington. They're going to get 5 points on free throws at the end of the half.
Yeah, 5 points in about 2 seconds, basically.
Like half a second.
Yeah.
They're still discussing about it. Mal will shoot 2 here. I always think these free throws alone when there's on a technical or at the end of the half are kind of harder because you're not in the normal environment. Mal misses the first, but let's see if he can knock down the second.
And he does indeed, to extend Lexington's lead back to 19, to give them a bit of some breathing room going into this fourth quarter. Woburn's definitely not out of it yet, as we've seen, them make a quick run in about 3 minutes or so I wouldn't count them out yet, but Lexington does have a nice cushion right now with a 19-point lead.
Yeah, and you have to acknowledge that basketball is a game of runs, and Woburn kind of just had theirs, but Lexington weathered it pretty well. Still a 19-point lead. They only lost about 6 points in that spurt. They were up 25, but if Woburn is going to continue to make a comeback, I think it's got to continue to come from their 3 main guards: Aiden Brown, Ethan Samuel, and Tushabe. So yeah, they've been aggressive on the offensive end, and it's important to get stops because that prevents Lexington from kind of getting set in their normal aggressive defense.
Indeed. Haven't seen as many traps from Lexington in these last few or so minutes, but those have been effective when they have brought them out and used them. But obviously they have to be spontaneous and quite random for them to be effective. Unpredictable, to say the least.
They usually are.
Looks like it'll be Lexington ball to start.
It's going to be Lexington possession to start the fourth quarter.
Now inbounds it to Mendes Steven, who finds Sam.
Nice flare screen
sets
there.
His feet and takes it. Nice 3 by Meyerberg from way downtown. That's at least 4 feet behind the line. And Francois,
blocked by Mao.
Mao blocks it just pins it off the glass behind the back pass from Stevens. And it's now a jump ball and tie up between Shorts and Francois, but a huge sequence right there from Lexington.
Yeah, big blocks like that always give you a little extra energy on the offensive end. Yeah. Mendes Stevens got a little excited and threw it away, but an exciting block there. And it was a great screen on the possession before to get Marburg open for the open 3.
Here comes Samuel. Olsen thinking about it. And now they're going to get Mendes Steven for a foul, off-ball foul.
Lexington fouls on number 5 as Mendes Steven is second personal.
Man, Olsen is just always looking to put it up. He's got a quick trigger, and he's a tall shot maker. It's like Michael Porter Jr. in the NBA. He says he can't see contests. Similar thing might be true for Matt Olsen.
Here comes Aiden Brown. Pump fake, doesn't.
Good discipline there by Almaty.
Doesn't bite, and then Samuel with a nice little mid-range jumper to cut the lead to 20. Here comes Mendes Steven. Hands it off. Alamati thought about it. Hold off his man with the offhand.
Tough defense by Francois. He's really agile.
Here comes Mao with some speed down the lane, and they're going to get.
Really? Push off?
I'm not sure.
Offensive foul number 3.
Yeah. Offensive foul on Meyerberg. Probably off ball, trying to go off.
Push off, yeah. I thought Francois was, hand fighting an awful lot, but
they're going to let him play through it.
Yeah.
Here he comes on the other way. Right now it's against Alamati. Finds Olsen in the corner, and that's no good. Right now it's nice find right there from Brown, despite the double team, and they're going to get a foul called on Alamati on the rebound.
Yeah, no one for Lexington really turned around for that rebound. That's 4 on Clay Alamati. It is 6 to foul out, so he's 2 away, but you have to wonder if they're going to check in. Excuse me, it's 5 fouls to foul out, so you have to wonder if they're going to check in Gruskin or actually I think Catella's coming in.
Looks like he's coming in based off the as he walked over to the
table.
6:30 left. Lexington up 64-44. 0 fouls so far in this period from Woburn But for Lexington, they're already up to 3 in about 1 minute and 30.
Yeah, the bonus might be a factor, but it's not like
Yeah.
Lexington's going to have to be fouling. It might be the other way around, if anything. It's important to let Lexington just keep Woburn at an arm's distance.
Lexington breaks the huddle, and it should be, I think, Woburn's ball. A little bit of a stack action here. Francois gets open underneath, and
Not going to finish that with Mao chasing you behind.
here comes Olsen. Kicks it out to Schubert for 3. That's no good. And here comes Mendes-Steven.
He's going to take him one-on-one here.
Probing, drives in, nice take,
Wow,
and he
tough
finishes
finish.
it over Olsen. Here comes Brown the other way.
You could tell he
Here
wanted
comes
that
the
matchup.
trap. He just throws it, and he's out of bounds. Great pressure right there between Mao and Catella to force the tough pass and subsequent turnover. Here comes Mao to bring it up for Lexington.
Gruskin's in for Schwartz now. Similar type players, I guess.
Finds Mendes-Steven in the corner. He'll have Francois one-on-one.
Francois is a tough matchup for these Lexington guards.
And he takes it from him and gets a steal. And as you mentioned, Francois wreaking havoc on defense.
He's
Here comes Olsen.
a little more out of control on the offensive end. But he does wreak havoc, like you said,
Samuel.
on the defensive end.
Inside to Shabe. Brown from way downtown. That's no good. And Mao will control the pace and slow it down. Catella. Meyerberg's wide open. You never seen this open. And he knocks it down, make him pay for their mistake.
Yeah, that's a routine 3% Meyerberg. He's done a couple of those today.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication and confusing sequence for Woburn, and you can't leave Meyerberg open like that.
Yeah, Woburn's going to check in Logan McConkey here, freshman prospect.
Possibly see Lexington sub in some deeper rotation players too, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Olsen fights for it, but he's not able to get it, and Brown comes from behind. Yeah. Brown for 3, that's good. He's up to 15 points. Olsen takes it away. Risky full court, cross-court pass.
Bad pass there.
Yeah, and he falls on it. It's going to be
Tella's got it.
a jump ball, and it's the U.S. possession. I think it should be Lexington.
Yep.
And it is. Here comes McConkey and,
Deerauer and McConkey.
It'll be Mao. Mao takes it inside and finishes with the left. Here comes Samuel against Catella. Pulls it back out. Finds McConkey. And now it's over to Brown. Top of the key. He's looking to attack. Pushes off. Now McConkey top of the key, the freshman. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. It'll be a 3 from DRR. And he misses. Here comes Meyerberg.
They just haven't been able to stay in front of him tonight. It hasn't even been his best game, but he's still
Nice
a dominant
kick out.
force.
Catella for 3. Oh. Crowd is chanting for Ethan Hatch. And Mao will make a routine layup to push the lead to 26.
And they'll get the steal as well.
Ethan, Henry, and Malachi will look to check in. And there's Sam with another basket. timeout, Lexington, to get the subs in. Great execution tonight from Lexington. You know, they came out here to do what they wanted to do. And for Woburn, had a game plan to slow down Meyerberg, and they weren't really able to.
And coming up after the game, we'll have an interview with tonight's star player, Sam Meyerberg, after hitting 1,000 career points. Stay tuned for that after the game.
Coming out of the timeout, lineup for Lexington.
A lot of new players for Lexington getting opportunities. You know, especially with this big of a lead. Hobbs feels confident subbing in some of these new players. It'll be the 3 sophomores, Alec, Henry, and Ethan, along with juniors Derek and Malachi. Woburn will have possession. As Samuel will let the ball roll before picking it up. Here's Gierl. He takes it inside. Nice backdoor from Driscoll and a big block from Mooring.
Substitutions in for Woburn, number 31, Ethan Farrell, and number 15, Ian Wood.
Lots of new faces in here for both teams. Lexington still with their kind of regular defensive pressure.
Here comes
Good handsy defense by Sun. Forces a tough shot.
and St. Fleur will push the pace. He'll find Hatch in the wing. He'll take it inside. Behind the back to Mooring for 3. That's good!
Nice action there by Lexington's young guys. You know, Ethan Hatch, he's a great shooter himself, but he drew in some defenders and found his buddy out. Corner 3.
A 3
That's
for
3 there by
Woburn. That's
Logan
number
McConkey,
32, Logan McConkey.
freshman.
Substitution in for Lexington, number 20, Sebastian Trempejo.
It'll be a substitution for Lexington. It'll be Sebastian Trevejo coming in.
Derek. He's a sharpshooter on a catch and shoot. Oh, that's gotta be a foul.
St. Fleur definitely wants a foul there, and McConkey will be trapped by Hatch, and doesn't matter though. Driscoll finishes inside.
Way to lift it over Henry Mooring. He's got maybe the
Mooring
most
left
athleticism
wide
on the
open.
team.
Another 3. That's good. 2 for 2 from the corner.
Mooring's a guy that's really developed his shooting abilities as of late. You know, last year at the sub-varsity level, he was not hitting threes at that clip, but he's become a sharp shooter. I think he's made all of his threes in these last 2 games. Almost all of them.
That's a 3 up by McConkey. No good. Alec will take it. He has a 3-on-1. Gives it to Mooring. No, he misses the layup. Nice hustle right there, and it'll be Malachi who misses this time.
Oh, Alex
McConkey.
working up and down the court.
That's Aiden Wood who misses the 3. Nice crossover, Malachi. Out to Mooring. Hatch top of the key. He'll pull it for 3. That's good. A lot of star talent from these younger players. They can definitely shoot it from 3.
Yeah, these guys are showing out today.
Malachi will come from behind and strip it. And now they'll just hold it. And it'll be an 84-52 victory for Lexington over the Woburn Tanners. Coming up, we'll have an interview with Sam Meyerberg, who hit 1,000 points this game.
Or you can just put that in. Sam, 1,000 points. It's been an incredible career here at Lexington. Can you just describe the journey through all 4 years?
I mean, it feels amazing. I mean, Coach Hobbs saw me when I was just a freshman, and for him to see me grow and the whole coaching staff to see me grow, like, it's honestly like a surreal experience. And to hit it on a game like this and have the whole bench come over and celebrate with me, it feels amazing, man.
And what can you say about your teammates that have helped you, gather all these points and get to this moment?
I mean, those are my best friends off the court. I hang out with them every single day, and I love those guys, so if I get it in front of anyone, to be those guys.
And how are you going to celebrate tonight?
I'm going to hang out with my boys. I'm going to hang out with the team.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
As we wrap up tonight's doubleheader, we'd like to thank LexMedia for producing tonight's broadcast, along with our outstanding camera volunteers who bring Lexington High School basketball to the community. Special thanks to our director, Terry Samaras, for leading this production throughout the night. On this call this evening, Connor Wynn and Ben Noble, thank you for spending your time with us and watching Battle on the Green high school basketball. We appreciate everyone who tuned in to both games, and from all of us here, good night and safe travels.
This game is presented by LexMedia, giving Lexington athletes their moment under the lights. We're proud to showcase high school sports and celebrate the hard work, dedication, and community spirit of all of our student athletes. Whether it's football, basketball, or beyond, LexMedia is here to bring the action home to you. Find us on cable, streaming online, or at lexmedia.org. LexMedia, channeling the vision.